praying to the Shrek gods that this movie is good. The first official teaser trailer for Shrek 5 is here, and I have a lot of thoughts about it. I think that I'm the most qualified person to talk about this because I am a massive Shrek fan, as you can see by the hoodie. All my little Shrek trinkets over here. I once played in a Shrek cover band on 2 different occasions. I went to the Shrek Fest in Milwaukee just a few years ago, by myself, might I add. I even DJ'd a Shrek rave once.
We're at the Shrek rave.
I've seen the movie so many times that I've memorized it, and I've seen Smash Mouth live while wearing a Shrek mask. Take a look. I even referenced Shrek in a song I wrote for my band's new album.
Lock me in a tower with a dragon underneath.
Needless to say, Shrek is my favorite movie of all time, and I have been eagerly awaiting a new Shrek movie for a very long time. Shrek 3 was not loved by critics. I thought it was just okay. Shrek 4 was a step up, but Shrek 1 and 2 are the perfect movies. No notes for either of those movies. The recent success of the Puss in Boots sequel just 2 years ago has reignited the interest in Shrek in a way that I really don't think has been there before. With that being said, there have been a lot of rumors about Shrek 5, and it's been stuck in development hell for a very long time. Let's unpack the trailer real quick. It opens with the Magic Mirror, who now looks like he's been yassified or even had a buccal fat removal. This is crazy. And Donkey asking the mirror, who's the fairest of them all? The mirror transforms into a TikTok scrolling feed of Shrek memes that have basically popularized Shrek's interest in the public eye for the past decade, I would say. Personally, I don't love this aspect of the trailer at all. I think something that was so timeless about Shrek is that you can still watch the first movie and feel like it was made now or 20 years ago, which it was made well over 20 years ago at this point. There are people that are going to be seeing this movie that were born after Shrek 1 was ever released, which is a crazy thought. Seeing the scrolling feed on the Magic Mirror of memes that were not supposed to be canon in the Shrek universe, and what is their imitation of social media, feels a little dystopian. I just want to watch Shrek and not think about TikTok. It also makes me wonder if Dreamworks and Universal are pandering to a different audience than the one that Shrek already has. You know, the audience that grew up with Shrek, like me. The camera cuts to Shrek and Donkey looking shocked and disgusted at the Magic Mirror. And on the right, Shrek's daughter, now a teenager, pops in and is also disgusted. Also, where are Shrek's other 2 children? Assuming that this is Felicia, yes, that's her name, they had triplets, and Fergus and Farkle were the names of the boys. Fiona pops in as well from the left angle saying,
"Woohoo, mommy like."
with Shrek wondering, who makes this stuff? And then Pinocchio pops in with potentially the worst render of all 5 characters on the screen, saying he didn't make them, and then his nose, does the nose thing because he's lying. We then see that the voice cast of Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz are all returning and are being joined by Zendaya as Shrek's daughter. But I don't see Antonio Banderas' name, Puss in Boots. Banderas was just in the news earlier this month for letting it slip that he was not included in the making of Shrek 5 so far. And personally, as much as I love Zendaya, please just give us Antonio Banderas. We don't need Zendaya. Come on. Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona are animated differently in a new style, which I don't totally hate. They've grown older, and I think the movie is trying to convey that. It also feels like it's very similar in the way that Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was animated. The style was a little bit different, and the renderings were not the same as they were before. While it does seem very promising, I think that the animation is going to freak out a lot of people, especially Shrek fans. I am definitely feeling very skeptical about it. Overall, I am very excited about the prospects of Shrek 5. I'm still keeping high hopes for it, but I think my least favorite thing about this whole teaser is the inclusion of TikTok on the Magic Mirror. We have enough screen time as it is. I don't really want to bring the social media aspect of modern day into Shrek. They did do the Far, Far Away Idol thing years ago as a bonus feature on Shrek 2, which I absolutely loved. totally iconic. This just feels like a little forced. I'm going to be praying to the Shrek gods that this movie is good. Hopefully this time we can get some good songs on the soundtrack. And I'm wondering, what songs do you think will be featured on the Shrek 5 soundtrack? If we get a Billie Eilish original song for the soundtrack, I'm going to scream. I am a Billie Eilish fan, but come on. We need the Smash Mouth. We need to have the Fall Out Boy and the Angels and Airwaves songs that were supposed to be in Shrek 2, but we're not. What do you think of the Shrek trailer? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you feeling skeptical as well? Let me know in the comments below. It's definitely going to be an interesting ride. I wonder if they'll follow suit with the Sonic aspect of things where they change the animation based on the fan response, because so far in the hour that it's been out, it has not been very positive. As always, my name is Tyler Common. This is Common Revolt. Common Revolt is normally a music-based blog, but Shrek is super important to me, so I had to do this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.